Alright, let's dive into this because it's a big moment for DIIV fans, and honestly, for anyone who's been keeping an eye on the shoegaze scene. The band just dropped their new single, The Fountain, and officially announced their upcoming album, ZIRP. Produced by A.G. Cook, no less. But here's the thing, this isn't just another album announcement. It feels like DIIV is trying to redefine themselves, and that's what makes this so intriguing. First off, let's talk about A.G. Cook's involvement. Personally, I think this collaboration is a bold move. Cook is known for his hyperpop, genre-bending work with artists like Charli XCX and Caroline Polachek. But DIIV? That's a completely different lane. What's fascinating is that Cook didn't just slap his signature sound onto their tracks. Instead, he got obsessed with their live energy, recording live drums and intricate guitar parts before the songs were even fully written. This raises a deeper question: how much of DIIV's core identity will remain intact after this experiment? One thing that immediately stands out is the album's inspiration: Palantir, societal breakdown, and streaming's endless hamster wheel. That's a mouthful, right? But if you take a step back and think about it, it's a perfect reflection of where we are as a culture. Palantir, the data analytics giant, symbolizes surveillance capitalism. Societal breakdown? Well, that's just 2024 in a nutshell. And the streaming hamster wheel? That's every artist's nightmare, chasing algorithms instead of creativity. What this really suggests is that ZIRP isn't just an album, it's a commentary on the world we're living in. Now, let's talk about The Fountain itself. The single has this ominous, almost apocalyptic vibe, which feels intentional. What many people don't realize is that DIIV has always had this undercurrent of existential dread in their music, but this time it's front and center. In my opinion, this track is a statement, a way of saying, we're not just here to make pretty shoegaze songs, we're here to challenge you. The album's tracklist is also worth dissecting. Titles like The Crash, Trillions, and Idiot in the Sky feel like they're pulling from the same themes of collapse and absurdity. What makes this really interesting is how these themes tie into the band's personal struggles. In a recent interview, bassist Colin Caulfield admitted that recording ZIRP was a massive challenge. They wanted to push themselves creatively, but it led to internal tensions. Frontman Zachary Cole Smith even compared being in a band to making sausage: it's messy, expensive, and there's no guarantee anyone will like the final product. This brings me to a broader point: the transparency, or lack thereof, in the music industry. Fans often see the finished product and think, cool, new music. But what they don't see is the blood, sweat, and tears that go into it. DIIV's openness about their struggles is refreshing, and it adds a layer of depth to ZIRP that previous albums didn't have. Now, let's talk about the tour. DIIV is hitting the road in 2026, with dates across the US and Europe. Supporting Interpol and Basement on some shows? That's a smart move. It's a way to reach new audiences while staying true to their roots. But here's the kicker: they're also playing festivals like Pitchfork Paris and Sonic City. This feels like a strategic play to position themselves as a global act, not just a Brooklyn band. If you take a step back and think about it, DIIV's trajectory is a case study in evolution. From their early days as a buzzy shoegaze act to now, they've consistently tried to push boundaries. ZIRP feels like the culmination of that journey, a risky, ambitious project that could either redefine their career or alienate their fanbase. Personally, I think it's the former. So, what's the takeaway here? ZIRP isn't just an album, it's a statement. It's DIIV saying, we're not done evolving, and we're not afraid to take risks. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual listener, this is one to watch. And if you're still on the fence, just listen to The Fountain. Trust me, it'll pull you in. What do you think? Are you excited for ZIRP? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Until next time, keep listening, keep thinking, and keep questioning.